Hi, today we're going to take you along on a tour of the Celebrity Millennium that we've sailed on recently. We'll explain to you what we like about the ship, what we thought could have been improved, which, spoiler alert, wasn't much, and why Celebrity Millennium may be our favorite ship in the Celebrity fleet. So stick around, enjoy the video, and we hope you learn something and it helps you in your decision making for your next cruise. Hi, this is Bill, and you're on the Travel Beat with Angela and Bill. Today we're going to take you along with us on our recent cruise on the Celebrity Millennium. Our first impressions on boarding the ship were that it was definitely the classic cruising experience. It is not a large ship. It's not one of your mega ships with 5,000 people. It's a smaller cruise line. It's a little bit older, but it has been revolutionized. So it really was had a modern feel for a small ship. There's no go-kart tracks, there's no roller coasters, there's no bumper cars. It's definitely the classic cruising experience. After we boarded, we did our standard walking around the ship and getting our bearings, kind of taking a look around, and then we ended up going to the buffet. But of course, not before sail away and saluting our law enforcement as the Broward County Sheriff's Office saw us out to sea. Now, Angela and I are not the biggest foodies in the world. We do love food, but we're not picky in any way, shape, or form. But I have to tell you, the buffet on the Celebrity Millennium absolutely blew us away. As you can see, you actually need a map to the buffet stations with all of the different selections. One of the things I really enjoyed and we really liked was that there were different ethnic sections as well, like Indian food, Asian food. Even for breakfast, they had a English station where they had bangers and mash, and my personal favorite, which is English or Irish style bacon. Now, Angela and I have gone back and forth because we've been on Celebrity Reflection afterwards, and even though that's a larger ship, it felt to us like the buffet at the Millennium actually had more selections and more food. Now, that could have been just the layout of the ship or, our heads, but as you can see, the selection was just absolutely amazing, and the food tasted better than it looked, believe it or not. Again, we're not ones that spend a whole lot of time on showing you our meals and what we're eating and taking bites of food. That's not our style. We're kind of private when it's dining time. But we definitely want to show you a little bit around on this buffet and tell you how amazing it was. It was so good I ran into the captain who was eating there as well, who stopped for a picture, which I always like and always appreciate. For those that haven't sailed on Celebrity, it's owned by the same parent company as Royal Caribbean Group. It's a upper scale cruise line. It's considered premium. It is luxurious but not stuffy. I would put it in the same category as Princess, but slightly less stuffy. Pricing wise was fantastic. Pricing wise in general, Celebrity these days has always included fares, which include Wi-Fi, drink package, and gratuities. They call it crew appreciation. And although there's a little bit of sticker shock up front, in general these days, now this is always subject to change, by the time you add in all the packages on Royal Caribbean, they kind of come up around the same price. And Celebrity is generally priced in the same ballpark as Norwegian, and while it's a different experience for adults, I would recommend Celebrity over Norwegian in most cases, depending on the ship and the itinerary. Now, throughout the ship was some interesting artwork. There is pieces by Andy Warhol, actually, as you looked. This is a view of the bathroom, which is absolutely beautiful. Everything is very nice. Here you can see the retreat area and the solarium pool. We did an AquaClass suite, which gave us access to the thermal spa. They call it the Persian Gardens, which is off of this area. This ship does sail to Alaska, so that would be why the solarium area has covered glass, so you can actually theoretically swim in Alaska, although it might be a little bit chilly. This is an adults-only area, but they do have hours where families are invited. Usually it's for a few hours in the late afternoon. The retreat lounge, as you see here, is for suite guests. We did not have access to that, even though we were AquaClass. We did have access to a specialty restaurant, which we'll show you a little later in the video. Now here is what we think is the most interesting dining experience there is at sea. Definitely outside of Disney. This is cuisine, Le Petit Chef. This particular one, there's a couple of different shows they do, was a cooking competition between 3 animated chefs that are on your plate. As you see in the video, I'm not going to show you too much of it. They have special lighting that goes above the table and also white plates, and it projects an animated show onto your dinner plate. So you essentially get a little bit of a show. There's usually 3 courses. The little chefs come out and prepare your 3 courses. And what's really neat about it is after they have done it in the animated version, the waiters are pretty much all set to put whatever plate they prepared in front of right there, and the timing is amazing of it. I don't know how they get a full restaurant of people to have the food come out hot and timed perfectly, that everybody gets their food pretty much at the same time. I gotta tell you, this was absolutely one of the highlights of the cruise. It was just so much fun. The food was very good. They do a couple of different shows. We did it again when we were on the Millennium. When we go back on a Celebrity Cruise, we'll definitely do this again. In fact, we enjoyed the Millennium so much, we're actually considering it for Alaska in 2023. As you continue watching our little animated chef competition here, we'd like to invite you to subscribe to the channel with that notification bell on. That way you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. We do have another video up of the Celebrity Millennium. It's a room tour of our AquaClass suite. We will explain in that one a little difference between the AquaClass and regular staterooms. We will also have future videos up on the Celebrity Reflection, where we stayed in a concierge class, and we'll discuss the advantages of the concierge class as well. Also, if you're enjoying this video, if you're enjoying this type of video, it would really be nice if you could give it a like. Leave any thoughts in the comments below. We're always looking for feedback. When we see likes and we see comments, we kind of know we're on the right track, and that way we can kind of tailor the content for what people are looking for. So the feedback's really important, and again, please subscribe. It helps us out, helps you out, and of course you absolutely nothing. This end clip here shows you exactly what I was talking about as far as the timing of the animated chefs preparing the food and then it being served. And again, the food was really, really good.
I don't feel
Bon appetit.
Thank you.
And one word of advice, skip the green tea dessert. It is as nasty as it looked. The thing Angela and I liked most about the Celebrity Millennium was that it was a smaller ship and very intimate. There were really intimate bars and lounges. There was a beautiful sky lounge at the front of the ship that would have been breathtaking for Alaska, but it was really nice to sail away and a drink before and after dinner. The service was absolutely amazing. The drinks were on point. The drinks were just absolutely great. Because it was a smaller ship, the bartenders got to know you, got to know what you liked. Angela found this drink called an elderflower blush, which has become kind of her drink of choice lately. Martini bar was excellent. They had the entertainment was very good on board. Now, this was a short cruise. We stopped in Cozumel. I'm not going to talk too much about Cozumel, except to say that we stopped at an all-inclusive resort, which we've been to better, and that'll be the subject of another video we do. But we've been to Cozumel a bunch of times, so we didn't spend too much time doing that. We came back, grabbed a drink at Margaritaville. I digress. Seeing frogs at that cruise port's a little better than Margaritaville. Angela got her picture in the big chair, and we pretty much went back and enjoyed the ship for the rest of the afternoon at Cozumel. This is not an adult-only ship. There were children on board. The children on the ship definitely were more well-behaved than you would see on some of your more popular cruise lines, or less expensive cruise lines, let's put it that way. This was really neat, a glass elevator that it was kind of on the side of the ship, so you could just look out onto the ocean. I can't imagine it must be really, really cool for Alaska. Entertainment, like I said, was very good. We enjoyed it. They had shows throughout the ship. The cruise director was excellent, very high energy. The public spaces were beautiful, perfectly maintained. Like I said, the ship was revolutionized. So it's really, for an older ship, it had a very modern but classic feel. Lots of really nice spaces to sit in, intimate spaces. You could sit down in one of the lounges and catch the trivia and the different shows that were going on. Again, it being a smaller ship, you really got to know everybody on board, or at least the staff on board. We did sail with some friends, and we met up with them for drinks here and there. It was really nice. As you can see, the coffee lounge where they have pastries was always being one of Angela's favorites. Great stop, great food. They have an internet cafe on board. They also have an Apple store where they're able to help you connect to the internet and things like that if you need to. If you're looking for that bargain clearance, they have an under $1,000 rack. Also, they do have a small casino on board. Of course, your future cruise desk. And if anybody can tell me what floor Souchon 5 is on, please write in the comments below. I feel like all we're doing is talking about food on this video, but it is an important part of it. We stayed in AquaClass, which gave us access to the Blue restaurant. They, in general, had a little healthier options, but not really, not stuffy or, foo-foo food, as we like to say. Also, if you eat in the Blue restaurant, you can eat anything they have on the menu in the main dining room. You just ask for it and they'll bring it to you. The service was excellent. It was definitely very upscale. We enjoyed it. We actually are thinking about doing the AquaClass again, not so much for the thermal spa, but for the Blue dining room, which we thought was a really nice experience, and we enjoyed it very much. I'm going to give you a little taste here of the food on board, just a little bit of it, but it was very good and we enjoyed it. Again, we'd like to thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you're learning something about Celebrity Cruise Lines, about the Millennium in general. In closing, the Celebrity Millennium is absolutely Angela's favorite ship. She loved it. She loved the smallness of it, the intimacy, the service, the entertainment. Just in every way, it kind of knocked it out of the park for us. Again, the buffet was amazing. I've never spoken so much about a buffet in my life. It was just the selections were just you couldn't describe how good the selections were. Once again, we'd like to thank you for watching the video. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button. Please give this video a like, and in the comments below, let us know if you've sailed on Celebrity or the Millennium. Let us know your thoughts on the cruise ship. What cruises are you enjoying in general? It really helps us out, not only to produce future content, but also me as a travel advisor to know what people are looking for. Again, on behalf of Angela, we thank you for watching, and we welcome you to join us on our next adventure. Have a great day, folks.